So 4.8 is adding and subtracting with like denominator. So here the objective is we have to learn to add and subtract fractions with like denominator. So we want to learn to add and subtract fractions with like denominators. So we want to learn how to add fractions and subtract fractions with like denominators. So we want to learn how to add and subtract fractions. So now Sophie plants a young oak tree in her backyard. The distance around the trunk grows at a rate of 1/8 inch per month. So how do we use pictures to model this distance will increase in 2 months? So per month is 1/8. So then next one is 1/8. So we can use rectangle or we can use a pie chart. So now I know it grows 1/8 inch per month, and since is a distance around the trunk grows at the rate of 1/8. So I can model it as 1/8. And then also 1/8. And then that equals to 2/8. So 1/8 plus 1/8 equals to 2/8. So another kind of picturing in the model is that I have 1/8 plus 1/8 that equals to 2/8. So then in the end, I have 1/8 plus 1/8 equals to 2/8. So, and I want to write in simplest form, so 2/8, simplest form divided by 2, 1/4. So the trunk will increase by 1/4 inches. So example 2, we want to subtract like fractions and mixed numbers. So now how do we do with this? The reason to do this is we change it into fractions. So 1 is 3/3 because 3 times 1 is 3 minus 2/3. So this is 1/3. And then now to subtract this, we have to switch it into improper fractions. So 3 times 12 plus 7 minus 12, 12 plus 1. 12, 36 plus 7, 43 minus 13/12. So 12, this is 30, and the simplest form, so divided by 2, 15 and 6. Divided by 3, 5 and 2. So what we do is we continue to try to divide using starting from the smallest prime number. So 5/2, we can see 2 times 2 is 4, so this is 1/2. So now we want to evaluate when x equals to 3/8. So 5/8 minus 3/8, the denominator is the same, so 5 minus 3 is 2. 3/8 plus 1 and 1/8 3 over 8 plus 8 times 1 is 8 plus 1 is 9. So this is 12 over 8. So divided by 2, 6 over 4, divided by 2 is 3 over 2. So this is 3 over 2. So 3 over 2 also equals to 1 and 1 over 2 because 3 over 2 is improper fraction. And then now my x is 3 over 8. So 3 over 8, plug in x plus 7 over 8. So this is 10 over 8. So divided by 2, 5 over 4. And then since 5 is larger than 4, so this is 1 and 1 over 4.